So we're going to go through using credit cards in Lizzy, and in another video we went through how to actually create the accounts. And to be clear about the accounts, they work just like a checking account, which is why we go to accounting checking to do all of this stuff. The difference is that when we created the account for the credit card, we created it as a liability account, not as an asset account, which means that on the balance sheet, all of your entries that you put into the credit card account are actually going to show that you owe money, because you do. You owe the credit card company the money until you make the payment. So in this video, we're going to go through not only how to create that credit card entry, but we're also going to go through how to make a payment on the credit card when we get ready to do that. So the first step is we're going to create a new entry. We're going to select the credit card company, and we're basically going to create select the account, and we usually put the last 4 digits of the credit card number in the name so that it's easy to make sure we're getting the right card. So we're going to select the credit card. We're going to tell it to create an amount, or a credit card debit, and we're going to say we're going to pay Home Depot. We're going to pay them $150. And then we're going to come down here and we're just going to select an expense account. So we'll just whatever we want to do here. And then I'm going to add. Now we have departmental accounting turned on in the demo database, so I'm just going to kind of skip past this stuff. And so I'm going to go ahead and save this. So we're basically all we've done is exactly the same thing that we do when we're writing a check. We pick who we're going to pay, how much we're paying, and then what account are we, or accounts we're going to hit when we save this. So we're going to go ahead and save the entry. And so if we view the register and we look at that Bank of America card, you can see that right now we've got 2 charges. So if we were to run a balance sheet right now, we're going to see $250 liability on the balance sheet for this credit card. Now, at some point, I need to pay this off. So we're going to go to Bank of America's website. We're going to put in that we want to transfer money from our checking account over here. And then we're going to come over here to Lizzy, and we're actually going to do a transfer funds. So we're going to select transfer funds. We're going to tell it that we want to come from the bank account. We're going to go to our Bank of America account. We're going to pay $250. We're going to do it as of today. And then you can put a description if you want to, but the flush account here, you're not really going to change it, because what is going to end up happening is Lizzy's going to create a withdrawal out of the checking account, and she's going to offset it with a flush account, and then she's going to turn around and create a deposit in your credit card account and offset it with the flush account. So the flush is in and out and taken care of. So it really doesn't matter what account you pick here, but there's no need to change it, because no matter which account you pick, it's going to go in and right back out. So we're just going to go ahead and save this entry. And now if we go over here and look at our register, so in Bank of America, we can see that we transferred $250 deposit. The balance on this particular account is now 0. So if we turn the balance on so we can see it, well, in this case, we've got old entries that haven't ever been paid. But when you're showing your balance, if you've paid the thing off, it's going to have a 0 balance on it. So if you think about it, the credit card account is working opposite the way a checking account does. When you deposit money into the checking account, you're making the balance bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, a credit card account technically is always negative, because you're always going to have money or it's either going to be negative or it's going to be 0. So when we're transferring funds, we're basically just entering that payment in as a deposit to try to bring that balance back up to 0. And again, the balance sheet is going to show the proper balance and what we currently owe the credit card company at that particular point in time.